Alrighty, folks, at home, we are out here and we are live. Hit the like button, do something for world class out here, and we'll see if we can scratch your back in a way that makes sense. We're out here live, ladies and gentlemen, and we hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. PlayStation Showcase tomorrow. Who's excited? Not a single soul in here. Cool. Nonetheless, we're going to be covering it. PlayStation Showcase. We're going to be covering it, and we're going to be covering it in a way that makes sense.
It's over!
The Brick Boy coming through. Hell yeah, brother, we
Brick Boy
appreciate it.
103 super chatted $9.99. World class has arrived.
That's what we're talking about. The Brick Boy coming through, popping the cherry with a $10 super chat. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. The Brick Boy coming through, popping the cherry, and doing so in a way that makes sense. We are out here live, ladies and gentlemen, just 24 hours until the PlayStation Showcase. And we will be covering that tomorrow and reacting to the PlayStation Showcase. Okay, first one to be banned. Let's ban this guy here. See you later. Let's ban this guy here. Don't need your opinion. Don't need your opinion. Didn't ask for it. Thank you. As such, banned. Well, hopefully we're going to be able to cover it tomorrow. I'm not sure. I mean, with the weather this nice and everyone's out and about, it's just not really. I mean, we'll cover it, but I don't know.
It's over!
Death cited 666 super chatted $5. Imagine.
Decided coming through. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead and take your calls. 818-824-4937. 818-824-4937. Now is your opportunity to call into the show. 818-824-4937. Now is your opportunity to call into the show. 818-824-4937. Again, now is your opportunity to call into the show. 818-824-4937. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Couldn't hear you. Blocked. Fucking loser. All right, block that guy. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Michael, it's Matt.
Who's this? Who's Matt?
It's Matt. It's Matt. It's Matt from the Winter Circle, baby. Let's get it.
Who the fuck is this? I don't know who this is.
No, come on, come on. Nigger, 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 nigger.
You piece of shit! Hello, you're on the air.
Hey. How's it going, world class? Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, can you hear me?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, you're on the air. Michael.
Yeah, what do you need?
Nothing. I was just calling in to say that Snowy has nothing new to show for it and they're trash.
There you go. Riveting calls. If you would like to call in, now is your opportunity. 818-824-4937. 818-824-4937. It's the number to call. 818-824-4937. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi there, Mr.
Band. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, Michael. Trashfield. You play that new game?
Who the fuck is this? One solid Rev wannabe?
How's that game Cookfall, Michael? You playing these garbage games all the time. I'm tired of it, man. I'm sick and tired of it. These garbage Bethesda.
Name one good game. Name one good game that came out this year. Name one good game that came out this year.
Wild Hearts. How about that?
Never heard of it.
How about that?
Wild Hearts?
Yes, you have. Wild Hearts.
Never heard of it.
Michael.
Never heard of it. How much did they pay you to show that game?
No, nobody paid me, Michael. I know good games. I've been playing games.
What's it about? What's it about?
Since 80.
What's it
80s,
about?
Michael.
Yeah, I bet. What's it about?
It's like a Monster Hunter type of game.
That's terrible. That's garbage.
What do you mean it's terrible?
That's horrible.
What do you mean it's terrible?
You got terrible taste.
Terrible taste? Seriously? Seriously, Michael. You know how many people play Monster Hunter?
Who is this? Oh, this is that Wings of Redemption. I know who this is.
No, Michael.
No, I know who
Michael,
this is. No, I know who this is. This is Samurai Gaming.
Bethesda
Shut your bitch ass up. This is my show. Don't talk over me. This is Samurai Gaming, right?
You and your garbage.
Hey, listen here, buddy. Listen here, buddy. We're going to move to the next caller if you talk over me one more time. Talk over me one more time and move to the next caller. What do you have to say about this PlayStation showcase? No. What do you have to say about this PlayStation showcase here tomorrow?
I'm waiting for really good games. Final
Like
Fantasy
what?
16.
Final Fantasy?
16. Good wholesome JRPGs.
Horrible.
None of these realistic buggy ass games that crash on you. I'm tired of it. Skyrim, Ass Out. You know what's that other one from Obsidian? That one garbage game. That game was trash, man. That Obsidian game. I forgot. I don't want to even. But these Bethesda games are just terrible. They glitch. They mess your system up.
Okay.
They messed up my whole.
Yeah, I bet they did.
My motherboard.
Yeah, I bet they did.
And
Messed
you
up your
played it?
motherboard, by the way. Yeah, well, I don't play on PC because that's for losers. That's for degenerates.
What? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I have both consoles, PS5 and PC. I even bought the 4090, Michael.
Now you're trolling.
I'm not trolling. No, I'm not trolling.
How could
at
you
all.
afford the 4090? I mean, you're calling in here on a Tuesday afternoon.
Michael, all I do, I am a passionate gamer.
I bet.
I'm very passionate about video games, Michael.
That's what they all say.
I'm even starting my own video. I'm even making my own video game, Michael.
I don't believe it.
One of my favorite games. One of my favorite JRPGs is.
Who plays
Dragon's
JRPGs? It's not 1998.
Dragon's Dogma. Have you played that?
What?
Have you played that one? Dragon's Dogma Online. Dragon's Dogma Online. They're bringing Dragon's Dogma Online.
Never heard.
back
Dragon's Dogma? What kind of crap is that?
They're bringing that. Michael, come on. Have you ever played a JRPG? Have you played a RPG that you can climb on giant monsters?
No, that's garbage.
Stab their eyes.
That's horrible.
Stab their eyes. Climb
on.
on.
Oh my god. That's like fantasy
Christ,
shit, you know?
Yes, I see realism. If I want realism, Michael, I can just walk outside, read the news, look up some crap.
Yeah, but it's a lot harder. You can stay in that basement. You can, live vicariously through this software. It's a lot harder to step outside in real life. I mean, I'm outside here doing this show, and most people wouldn't be able to do it.
You don't see dragons every day, Michael. You don't see wizards.
Well, I mean, I can't. No, I can see dragons.
It's called imagination.
Yeah, I know. I can imagine them right now. I don't need a video game to do that for me.
Make your own.
I mean, I can look at the.
Just don't.
Excuse you? Name one reason why Starfield's going to be trash.
What's that?
Hello?
What'd you say? Yes.
Name one reason why Starfield's going to be trash.
Okay. Bugs. It's Bethesda. Number one, Bethesda, which means CTDs, bugs, glitches, and patches. These are 5 reasons.
Who cares? You know, I mean, every game has those problems.
It looks good. It looks.
Oh, here
great.
we go. Now it looks good.
The graphics look good. Yes.
Yeah.
The graphics look good. But Bethesda they're notorious for buggy games. You know this.
Well, I mean,
so
what do you want them to do? If you were working at Bethesda right now, what would you do to potentially fix that problem from happening again?
They need to continue to map out all the bugs.
There's no way.
All the, issues.
Do you know how big the game is?
Don't rush their project. Yes,
it's scientifically impossible to do that.
Well, then don't put it out on the shelf.
So they shouldn't make the game.
I can't even.
Come on, man.
What's that?
So they shouldn't make the game.
Why would you put out a buggy, unfinished product on the shelf?
Because there has to be a cutoff point. I mean, when millions of gamers get the game, yeah, no doubt they're going to find things that weren't found before because there's no way to test that beforehand before you ship it out to millions of gamers.
So we're the guinea pigs, basically.
No, there's just no way of fixing that problem. It's too large of a scale. When you make a big game like that with over 1,000 planets and 4 major cities and this, that, and the third, I mean, how realistically, like I said, I mean, if I were in charge, you can't hire a QA team that's going to find every single bug. So there's no solution. The only solution would be AI in the next 20 years. You script some AI neural net thing, and they go through the whole game within, Mach speed, and they find all the bugs and exploits, and there's no other way to do it. You would have to hire thousands and thousands of people on a QA team to potentially squash every bug. It's impossible.
So just overlook the fact that there's bugs.
Well,
Just,
it's on
just
Game
go
Pass
ahead.
Day. It's a
Even if
$5.
bit-
It's a $5 game on Game Pass. I mean, you want to go pay $70 for these JRPG games that are terrible? To be quite frank, it's like, wow. You know, no wonder why the industry's in the shape that
I
it's
know
in.
I know for a fact they're not glitching. I can't even remember a buggy JRPG. I play fighters.
Well,
and
hold on. I
JRPGs.
heard today.
None of them have glitched on me, Michael.
I heard today
None of
that
them,
I
like
heard today that
Western games.
I heard today that the new Final Fantasy is literally not going to have a day one patch. I'm not even kidding. And I might actually just buy it for that.
Well, let's see if they have any bugs or glitches. I don't remember a Final Fantasy with any bugs and glitches. I don't remember any Final Fantasy with any.
Well, that's
bugs and
because they
glitches,
all came out in 1998, and back then they had to ensure that the game was as best as it could be because there was no second chance. There was no fixing it down the road with a roadmap.
Well, there you go.
Well, times have
These
changed. Times have
These
changed. Times have changed.
These Western games.
Oh.
These Western games are generic character designs, crappy textures. I mean, seriously, you're against modding, but modders had to mod Skyrim to fix the fucking game because of the crashes and bugs. Jesus Christ, Skyrim had fucked up one of my laptops. It was so buggy and
Okay,
crashed.
bro, you're trolling,
I'm serious,
bro. What's
Mike.
wrong with
No,
what's
I'm not
wrong with your
trolling.
hardware, bro? You're blaming Bethesda software,
Yeah, it's crappy. Bethesda is crap. I'm sorry.
So they
Bethesda's
should
crap.
just shut down and never make another game because, well, they make
Well,
buggy software.
okay. Here.
What is the solution?
Here
You
it
have
is.
no solution, bro.
I have one solution.
Make JRPGs. That's what you're going to say.
No. Bethesda games are good for modders resources.
That is cringe, bro.
I admit I've made some awesome mods with Fallout. Garbage Out. I've made some awesome mods with Shitrim.
What is with the fascination of modding?
They're modders resource.
What is with the fascination of modding? Can you explain that to me?
And texture enhancements, better graphics, E&Bs. Come
Well,
on.
that
Michael,
means you're
come
not
on,
satisfied
dude.
with the base game. That means you're not satisfied with the base game.
Absolutely.
Well, then you're not a gamer.
Ding, ding. This is Crapfesta.
Oh my God.
It's Crapfesta. We're talking about Doofus Howard in his garbage.
Todd Howard. What are you talking about?
I
Todd
steal
Howard is the
popular
best in the
names
world.
Like super chatted $5. Every game is full of bugs. This guy is on Prozac.
They said you're on Prozac,
JRPG
bro.
games are trash. They are just pay-to-win grind fests.
Howard is
No
the best
substance.
in the world.
Hey, Samurai Gaming, let me tell you this. What did you think about that Wings of Redemption fight versus Boogie to 988?
Who?
Oh, come on. Now you're trolling, bro. Wings of Redemption versus Boogie to 988.
Wings of Redemption?
Oh, don't act like you don't know who that is, bro. You're probably him. You actually kind of sound like Wings of Redemption down there in Alabama.
No, Michael, this is the funniest joke you've told all day, dude. Todd Howard.
Howard it's so fun. How much did PlayStation come over here to pay you to shill in front of 200 viewers? I mean, geez.
God.
They must be really desperate.
I can't breathe. This is hilarious, Michael. You've made my day today, man.
Yeah, I bet.
You've made my day today.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Todd Howard.
What is so funny? How was I wrong? Oh, let me ask you this. Since you're such a Todd Howard hater, let me ask you this. Since you're such a Todd Howard hater, when did Todd Howard lie?
He's a clown. I'm sure he didn't lie, Michael. I'm sure he didn't.
Oh, he didn't lie? Then why is it a... Whatever, dude. You don't even know what you're talking about. I mean, you just go play Monster Hunter again. I mean, Jesus.
Michael, if I have to mod a Bethesda game, that means it's trash. And you even admit it yourself. If you have to mod a game, that means it's trash, right?
Well, I mean, everyone mods every game because these modders are entitled. They're entitled gamers that can't, be satisfied with what was served to them. So they start adding things and manipulating things, and it, quite frankly, is disgusting. It really is. Imagine working on a game for years of your life, and then all of a sudden some stupid Thomas the Tank Engine mod comes out, or some fucking stupid-ass mod that just, changes the entire vision of the dev team. And it's like they spent literally years working on this game, trying to make it, come together in a way that makes sense. Then you got these dumb mods going viral on the internet, and it's like, wow, they took our work and they belittled it, and they turned it into a fucking laughing stock. Trash.
Longevity, Michael. If I made a game, I'd want.
I guarantee I'm not alone in that thinking. I guarantee I'm not alone, because it doesn't make sense. You spend years of your life working on a game, curating this vision and making it come together, and shipping a game is pretty much a miracle. I mean, if you know anything about game development, it's fucking insane. But you would know, you mod stuff, right? But at the end of the day, you're taking the work. It's like, looking at the Mona Lisa and saying, well, the Mona Lisa's not good enough, and so I'm going to redo it. It's just ridiculous. It's unbelievable.
Everybody has their own taste, Michael.
Yeah.
Even you like these Bethesda games.
Modding is for losers. It's for actual degenerates.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You played Skyrim, right, Michael? So what do you say? What do you say to the crashing, into the bugs? Modders fix that. Hello.
Well, I never played it on PC.
Oh, you played it. Oh, you played it on console. That's even worse.
I played it on PS3, the worst platform for that game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and I've froze. My system has froze and locked up, and I'm like, what? Whoa, is this supposed to be on console? This isn't supposed to happen. I can't mod on console. So I think that's changed. I think that's changed. I mean, in Fallout 4, I think you can mod on Series X. I mean, the approved mods. Oh yes, that's right. You can.
Well, I mean, look, if the developers implement it and they're saying, hey, okay, have at it. I'm fine with it. But if it's unofficial, I'm not really on board with it. So.
Longevity, Michael.
Longevity? What are you talking about? The base game has enough longevity. If you guys are so entitled, then go do something else with your time. Like, go find a girlfriend and go lose your virginity. I mean, I swear, bro.
If you're passionate about a game, you're going to want to play it for all it's worth. You want to keep playing the game. You want to.
No, they said that's not normal. They said once you complete a game, you don't really play it again. They said that's the normal kind of way that gamers should, traverse throughout the software.
True 11 super chatted $4.99.
Because they're all trash. That's why I'm a Game Pass show. Name one good game that came out this year outside of what you said earlier.
When Starflop fails, it will be the end of your channel for
good. Besides Wild Hearts?
Yeah.
You're going to hate me for this, Michael.
Oh, my God. You're going to say something really dumb.
You're going to hate me.
Yeah.
You're going to hate me. Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, my God, bro.
I knew it.
What is so special?
I knew it.
Have you ever called it? Hold on. Let me ask you this. Have you ever called into the show before, or is this your first time?
Yeah, I've called
Okay.
in.
Well, yeah, it's because it's Samurai Gaming.
Michael, you played it for 10 hours. There's 3 maps in the game. There's 3 maps in Zelda.
I've already seen them all.
Did you know that?
What? I mean, I went to the Sky Islands, and I went to the mainland, and, there's like an underground area. Who cares? I mean, it's all the same garbage.
So you explored everything in 10 hours, Michael.
Well, I only needed like 2 hours to say that, we've already seen the whole game.
Yeah, Mike.
The core gameplay loop is the same. What are you talking about?
You remind me of my little brother. You play bits and pieces of a game. You watch a YouTube video probably.
No, I don't watch those Zoomers.
Oh, this is trash.
Oh my God.
You play bits and pieces of a game. 10 hours?
What do you want me to do?
Then you give your final your verdict on the game after 10 hours. Come on, Michael.
Who cares? I'm not going to sit around and play that torture simulator, bro. That shit's trash. Give me a game that's actually bringing something new to the table.
The fantasy games brings a lot to the table.
I'd rather play the new Ass Creed than freaking Tears of the Kingdom.
The Ass Creed is trash. Don't.
I mean, it is. But I mean, when was the last one? 3 years ago? Maybe they're making it good again. What is so funny, bro?
Man, Michael, if I could just give you my mind for a second and let you see what I'm thinking, you'd be like, shit, this guy is articulate. This guy knows what he's talking about. These Western generic games, they're first person games, Doom, Skyrim, all these Bethesda games, these Western trash games, these saturated games. They put me to sleep. JRPGs, Fighters, Street Fighter, Tekken, my God, Tekken is for smart people, very intelligent people. Have you ever played Tekken, Michael? Have you ever put any patience and time
Hey,
into
listen
playing
here,
Tekken?
buddy. I played Kingdom of Fighters.
That's trash.
What?
That's trash. Now that's trash.
What?
No, Street Fighter, Tekken. That's all you need, Michael.
What?
Street Fighter and Tekken. That's the only fighting games you need, my friend. No Kingdom.
What about
no
Mortal
King of
Kombat
Fighters,
1? What about Mortal Kombat 1?
That is garbage.
No.
That is absolute boo-boo. That is dog shit, Michael. Mortal Kombat, what's that other one? What's the Combo Breaker? What's that other stupid game? Killer Instinct, that's ass clap garbage. That's boo-boo.
Who is this?
Yes, yeah. The only two fighting games you need is Street Fighter and Tekken. That's it. That's it. Street Fighter and Tekken. Those are the only two fighting games you need, sir. Unless they make something else that's better.
It's over.
That's it. No King of Fighters. None of that crap. No.
Z Imperator Super
Stay away
chatted
from these Western games, Michael,
$9.99.
I know you're a passionate gamer, Michael. I know you're a passionate
Yeah,
gamer.
you do, don't you?
New York City
I
by
know
yourself.
No, you're trolling,
because
bro.
You go out of your way to buy these games that you say are trash. You
Well, at
go
least
out
I
of your
play
way to
them.
buy
I mean,
but yes. Deep down inside, you have a passion for these games.
well, I'd hope. Otherwise,
Now, I'm asking you to stop wasting your time with these garbage ass Bethesda games, these Western trash generic games. You play Quake? That's trash. Spider-Man is trash. That's garbage. That's trash.
so the whole showcase
The
tomorrow might be trash, is what you're saying.
I'm expecting Final Fantasy 16. That's all I'm expecting. That's going to be good. That's what I'm expecting. Or something comes up that's Japanese game related. Japanese games are good. Japanese games and the Korean games, they're just the Korean games are one Korean game, Michael. Crimson Desert. I'm also waiting for that game. Have you seen that one?
Never
Asians
heard of it.
make good games.
What is it,
I'm
a
sorry.
dragon in the
Asians
desert or
make-
some shit? I mean, come on, bro.
Asians make good games. You see that, even the Chinese. You see that Wukong, Black Myth, Sun Wukong game? Holy shit, that game looks badass. You see the graphics on that shit?
That's a fake tech demo.
Oh my God, Michael.
You're literally shilling vaporware, bro.
Oh, no.
Who is this?
I know deep down inside you have. I don't know why you do this. I don't know.
What are you talking about? You just
Todd
want me to
Howard
shill
is
your
stupid.
freaking games, and you're mad. You know,
Todd
look,
Howard-
but Todd Howard is the best in the
Howard is
world at what he
garbage.
does. Imagine thinking
No.
otherwise.
Okay, Michael. I'll let you get to the next caller. You're killing me.
Why? You don't want to discuss it because you know I'm right. You threw the towel in. You threw the towel in.
No. The best there is. And Michael Jackson's still alive, Michael.
What? All right, you know what? Let's just get this guy off the line. I think he's high on something. Let me see if this guy's called. Oh, he's called them before. Wings of Redemption wannabe. I swear, that might have been him. Sounds just like him. If not, it was Samurai Gaming. 818-824-4937. Let's go ahead and continue to take your calls. 818-824-4937. Someone's coming through. Well, hold on. The whole system is breaking. Don't call in.
Death cited 666 super chatted $5. CCP Games.
Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from? And we are lagging already out here. This is not great. This is not great. We're already lagging. The temperature is hot out here. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Michael, it's that dude.
Who the fuck is this?
That's messing up your call. That's what I'm telling you, dude. What was that guy talking about? When has Todd Howard ever lied, dude? When has Todd Howard lied? These dudes can't answer it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
It's
Michael,
over.
The whole system's going to crash out here, bro.
Oh, it's over. It's
Bald
over.
Left
I mean, it's like 90 degrees out here. I'm sweating.
$99.99.
No,
Caller
it's
has
over,
his
dude.
thinking
Dude,
cap
so
on. Todd
tomorrow,
Coward
real
will
quick.
destroy
Yeah.
Xbox.
Tomorrow at the
Baby,
PlayStation Showcase,
baby,
okay?
baby,
Let's
baby,
hypothetically
baby,
speak.
baby, baby,
Live
baby,
service
baby,
Twisted Metal game.
baby,
What would you
baby,
say?
baby, baby. It's so over.
I mean,
baby,
I don't know.
baby, baby,
It'd
baby,
be garbage.
baby,
It's
baby,
over.
baby,
It's over
baby,
for Sony.
Why,
They
you
got
think
nothing.
that's what they're going to have?
Baby, baby,
I think
baby,
I
baby,
think.
baby.
Yeah,
baby,
here's what I think. Yeah, I think you're
PlayStation,
onto something. I think
Nintendo
this is
forever.
going to be.
Plus modding is trash. Baby, baby, baby,
Oh my
baby,
God.
baby.
I think this is going to be.
Baby,
There's going to be much more live service games here than ever
baby.
before.
Yeah, definitely.
Because a few years ago, Sony said that they wanted to jump into that pretty hard. And if you're talking about a potential
Yeah.
Twisted Metal live service game and then the Last of Us multiplayer game that we know is in the works and we know is coming, then those are two big live service games that Sony's jumping into. So this could be kind of the beginning of the end of that, PlayStation single player solo. Not that, there's not going to be those games, but this is sort of their first entering into that space in a big way, potentially.
Right. And then the fire and stuff. Go up and do wait and see, I guess. So, yeah, I'm like, I just wanted to call in real quick, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it. All right, the system is breaking down out here in real time. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello, you're on the air. 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 Okay, either the whole thing is breaking or we're starting to lag out here a little bit. 818-824-4937. That's the number to call in. 818-824-4937. Pick up your telephone, dial the number, and we'll try and get you on the air. 818-824-4937. Input funny. He would never call into this show. 818-824-4937. Dial the number, and you might get on the air if the computer is capable of working here. But it is overheating a little bit, I can tell. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello, you're on the air.
It's the Sony Punk. How you doing, Michael?
Oh, shit.
Let's talk Alan Wake 2. There's leaks that
Oh, yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is going to be premiere tomorrow.
Really?
I'm excited. Yeah.
Shit, that might be.
Alan
Yeah,
Wake
because
2.
it's supposed to come out later this year.
October.
Huh. Well, hopefully we can see some
That
gameplay.
game-
We need a good horror game.
Yeah, man. I can't wait. You ever played the original? That game was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alan Wake 2, I can't wait, dude. It's going to be a totally different type of game. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, I think they have
That might be the only game worth seeing tomorrow, honestly.
yeah, you might be onto something there.
Absolutely, man. All these other people calling in, they're just shills for all these other cheesy games. We haven't had a good game in so long. It's the Black Plague of gaming, COVID gaming era, man.
Yeah.
We're still stuck in the COVID game era. Like, none of these games have met the top notch, of gaming. Like, none of them have hit home. Honestly, I'd say Zelda probably didn't even hit the home run. I mean, after a while, it got away.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know how anyone can come to the conclusion that anything is Game of the Year right now when there's still a bunch of games that are, coming out later this year, and big ones.
Absolutely. And I'm not too excited for it, honestly. We'll see how it goes once it gets here.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to call in and make mention of Alan Wake 2, man. Appreciate what you're doing, and I'm going to move the wheels.
Hell yeah, bro.
Thank you for continuing the progress you're doing.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for calling in. All right, we're going to go take one more call and maybe give this a break. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello, you're on the air.
Listen, this is Magic. I just want to let
Who
you
is
know,
this?
I got to do. listen, I got to defend my people. I got to defend my
What
people.
does that even
Yeah,
mean? Who is
Asians
this?
make-
Did you just call in? This is my show,
Yeah.
not your show. No one wants to hear you.
Yeah.
Hello?
You want to hear it?
Well, how much you going to pay?
I paid a lot, man. I paid a lot.
Yeah, I bet. That's what they all say. Well, go ahead.
Check it out.
Go ahead.
All right, listen. You got callers calling in. They're defaming my people, saying only Asians can make good games. Some of the greatest games in the history of the world were made by European and American white men. It's crazy. I don't like it. It's racist, is what it is.
Well, let me ask you this, and this is a little. Do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 is woke?
Listen, Red Dead Redemption is clearly run. The management, it's a bunch of bearded New Yorkers, and they ruined it. But that doesn't, historically, they made great games. Not anymore, but historically, just classics. Like Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
I mean, all the
So-
Grand
so-
Theft
so-
Autos up until 5.
Is Red Dead Redemption 2 woke?
Yeah, it's woke trash. I would never put it in my Xbox.
Okay. Well, I was just curious.
Yeah, of course it is. You know it is. What game out of America in the last 5-10 years isn't woke? It's all that at this point. But before that, they made excellent games, and we can get back to that. But
it's over.
I don't hear only Japan has good games because they made Mario. America
Smurf
made
super chatted
Skyrim.
$10.
America made
You guys aren't listening.
Oblivion.
Starfield
And
1.
Halo.
Get to bed, kids. Your mums invite Michael
And
over for
probably
some
something
hot
else that was
coffee and
good.
Starfield. Lick Teddy Howard's toes. PS5 only has PS4 game.
Hello?
Zelda is 9 FPS walking sim.
Just admit that I'm right. Admit that America makes great games, or did at least at one time.
Well, that is your what? Gary from the Vault coming through. Gary from the Vault coming through with a 10. Was going to catch up on some of these here, but they've disappeared on me. But someone said something about no co-op on Spider-Man 2 or something. I don't know if that's true. But if it is, I guess you're going to have to, well, it is what it is. 818-824-4937. That is the number to call in, folks at home. 818-824-4937. Let's go ahead and get your, hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello, you're on the air.
From the depths of hell, the one and only, the greatest, the most hated of them.
Why does everyone who calls in sounds the same? It's like the same guy doing different voices.
What do you mean? Everybody should know who I am. It's the double, bro.
Oh, God. What is with
What
this
is
fake
this? Hold on.
positivity?
Fake positivity.
This is a doomer
This other
show.
guy-
You got to call in and you got to be down bad. I want to hear the depression. I want to hear it all.
I don't know, man.
You know what? Why don't you go lift 500 pounds at the gym?
There's no way. There's no way. I'm pumping iron. What do you mean, man?
Yeah, I bet, buddy.
This other guy, what is he talking about? What is he talking about? Good old America knows how to make them video games. Are you kidding me?
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, he said Red Dead Redemption 2 was woke. Would you agree? I mean, would you agree that Red Dead Redemption 2 is woke?
It is woke trash.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we have people around here that have, a perspective and opinion, and they're willing to share it. Some people around, if you ask them that question, they'll dodge it. They'll say, well, you know what I mean. I mean, it's just, one of those things. I mean,
We got a lot of fence sitters, let's just say that. A lot of people that don't want to admit that Dead Space remake is woke. But anyway, yeah, I think Japanese games and the Japanese game industry is going to save gaming.
Oh my God!
Because we're in a era right now. It's just nothing but trash.
What are you talking about, bro? You shilled the Dead Space remake. You shilled Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. You shilled Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah, and 2 out of those 3 are Japanese games.
Well,
you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're terrible.
No, they are not.
Guys, I'm looking for quality software. I don't care who makes it or anything like that. What platform it's on. You're not listening. Shut up.
You're not listening. I'm the devil.
Holy shit! What kind of drugs are you on now, bro? Holy fuck!
You told me to take the Prozac, bro.
Well, I was
What do you want
joking. I
from
mean,
me,
I mean,
man?
I didn't know you guys were actually listening. You know,
I'm
I
gonna
told
have
people
to
to get
up
a
my
life and get a job, and they
dosage.
actually did, and then they didn't come back to the show, and I'm a little depressed here. So
Well, I take my Prozac. I watch you. It makes me happy. One step away from
really,
offing
this content
myself.
makes you
But
happy. I thought it was doing the opposite for some people. You know, they just couldn't handle it anymore. They said it was too depressing and Debbie Downer and Doomer galore and stuff like that.
who the fuck said that? Fake
I don't know.
fans, fake supporters. Get them out of here.
So, what do you think about this PlayStation? Sony Punk just called in and said Alan Wake 2 might be a big one here tomorrow, and I didn't think about that. I totally forgot about that game.
Look at it this way: Sony has, if the whole thing is true with Konami, they'll have exclusivity for the Metal Gear Solid remake. They'll
Oh,
have exclusivity for Silent Hill 2 and for Alan Wake, as well as a lot of these other games that they've talked about. Rise of the Ronin, I think I saw somebody that said they'll give something on Rise of the Ronin. And then a lot of if the Marvel games are exclusive to Sony, I mean Xbox, there is no incentive to buy an Xbox now. Somebody,
what are you
please
talking
tell me
about?
what is
What
the
are you talking
incentive
about?
to play
Starfield
it?
is literally coming in 19 days.
Oh,
Todd Howard is going to pull the curtain back. What is with the negative skepticism here with, Starfield's going to be buggy trash? Who cares? It's on Game Pass day one.
Exactly. That means it's going to flop.
But it was being made on PlayStation.
What game
No,
has come
because
out
it
on
was
Game
being made
Pass?
on PlayStation before Xbox acquired Bethesda.
Exactly. So it's meant to
So
run on PlayStation
it's
before
only
Xbox.
trash now because it's on Game Pass, right? Just admit it. You're a
Exactly.
PlayStation fanboy. Why don't you go watch Marlin Gaming
Well,
Nation?
maybe Sony's got it right. I thought they dropped the ball. I thought Jim Ryan had his head up his ass, but things are getting better. We're starting to make the 180
Now,
here,
let me
just
ask you
like
this. Let me
PlayStation
ask you this.
always does.
Imagine Jim Ryan is the CEO. Bro. I mean, that guy's a boomer. And you look at Phil Spencer and wow. You know what I mean? You look at the
Yeah.
face of Xbox, the face of PlayStation, and it's like, who's hotter? And it's Phil fucking Spencer. You know what I mean? It's like, I'd rather support that because Phil Spencer's hot and he's younger. And, Jim Ryan's a fucking boomer. He's a grandpa. Like, you think he knows what he's doing? Like, they're going to shoehorn in a bunch of
Absolutely.
live service games tomorrow. And you guys are going to eat it all up. Twisted Metal online. That's what someone said. That may happen, may not. I don't know. But, The Last of Us multiplayer, they're going live service, and you guys are going to eat it up because you guys are Snowy fanboys in disguise. Oh, Xbox has no games? Sweetheart, Starfield is going to blow everything away this year, even Tears of the Kingdom.
It's going to be the number one games as a service on Xbox. Like I said, I go back to there's no incentive on buying Xbox if everything's going to be games as a service and cloud gaming.
Well, yeah, it's
Am I
just
not right?
well, you're kind of understanding it, and you're starting to realize that the Xbox Series X is basically just a vehicle to Game Pass. Game Pass is the Xbox,
Exactly.
and Series X is just. I don't have any. I own two games on Series X. It's Madden 2021 and 2022. That's it. Everything else I played on Game Pass. Why would I need to own these games? Because half of them are terrible. I mean, I guess I got Forza.
Well, at least you said it. More. I think it's more than half of those games are horrible. But I mean, with PlayStation 5, you at least have these games. If they live
What are you
up to the
What are you talking about? Name one game that PlayStation 5 released this year.
Elden Ring.
What? Elden Ring this year? Bro, you're smoking. No, you know what the game is, and it's called Forspoken.
Forspoken, get out of here. RE4 remake.
That's on every device, bro. What you smoking? I'm talking about console exclusive. Sony doesn't have any games. That's why they're doing this showcase. Forspoken was the only console exclusive, and that was also on PC, but it was console PS5 exclusive, and that was total garbage. So if anything, I think both systems are actually in the same damn spot.
See what actually came out here in 2023.
It's over.
I thought I was about to say Wolong for a minute. The game is trash.
Jim Ryan super chatted $19.99.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Boomer,
I guess Final
Grandpa,
Fantasy 16.
excuse me?
All these games are
Final Fantasy. Well, here's what they said interesting about Final Fantasy. The director came out and said there's not going to be a day one patch. I might actually buy it. If they're that confident in the game, that's what we need to hear. I'm not even joking. The new Final Fantasy on PS5, the director came out and said there's no current day one patch in development. I'm not even joking.
What do you think of Spider-Man 2? You think he's gonna hit the home run?
Well, I'll tell you what. If Brian and his team over at Insomniac listen to my review, and we react to this tomorrow, and the web swinging is totally overhauled and the graphics are mind-blowing, it might very well be a top 5 for this year.
They got to blow it out of the water, man.
Well, they should have listened to my review, and I'm hoping that they did. I mean, the old game, I want Spider-Man 2 to make the old Spider-Man game look like a total generation behind. This new Spider-Man game has to I need to look like it's a movie, and not a game. Right. That's what I want. When I'm swinging through, New York City as Spider-Man, I want it to feel cinematic. I want it to feel realistic, not to a frustration point, but I want it to, be this immersive experience that it feels like, yes, I'm playing Spider-Man and I'm not playing some cheap, Batman Arkham City knockoff.
I agree.
It's over.
That was the epitome of
because it was pure physics based.
Bald lesbian super chat $4.99.
Because when you jump,
using Game Pass as a cop out when
there's 5 people talking, bro.
6 feet under.
What?
Todd Coward like
because someone's super chatting right now.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby,
oh my God,
baby,
Jim Ryan.
baby.
You're using Game Pass as a cop out when Starfield inevitably goes 6 feet under? Dude, I will literally delete my channel if Starfield fails. I'll tell you that right here, right now.
No.
I will literally delete this channel if Starfield fails, and it won't fail.
Oh Lord! Somebody save this clip. Somebody save this clip.
I mean, I'll announce it. I don't care. Why do you think I renamed the channel to Starfield is Life? The game isn't flopping. That's how much confidence I have in Todd Howard delivering. And you stupid idiots won't give him the time of day. Sad.
We've been burned too many times. We have been burned too many times. Fallout 76, Fallout 4 was for freaking normies.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
It was. I better get something that is going to deliver 10 to 100 times better than No Man's Sky.
Yeah, but what is your problem with the game right now? You're not understanding.
I am understanding all the previous coverage of this game. Whenever they had announced it to be released on 11/11, and it was garbage. Everybody said this game needed more time in the oven.
Well, that's last year. In 19 days they're going to pull the curtain back, and I think you're going to be blown away.
I better be. Otherwise, I'm getting that pitchfork out.
I mean, think about it like this. How could they release a game? I mean, after Redfall, Phil Spencer came out and said, we have to do better. We're sorry, this, that, and the third. They cannot have another moment where Phil Spencer comes out and says, please give us more time. They just can't. You can't have that opportunity again. They cannot allow this game to fail. It cannot fail under any circumstances. And if that means they have to push it back from September to whatever, then so fucking be it. But at the end of the day, this game literally cannot fail because they have nothing else to show for. I mean, yeah, there's games that they're working on, but are they coming this year? Stalker 2, we don't know. But outside of that, I mean, maybe Hellblade 2 or whatever the fuck that game's called. But nonetheless, this is the big one. This is Bethesda. It's Bethesda's reputation on the line, Xbox's reputation online. They need to solidify like, hey, what are we doing here? Are we making quality software? Are we making terrible software? People are just going to lose faith in everything if this continues to go down that direction. And Phil Spencer, we don't want to see him, down bad like that. It hurts. And as such, I personally believe that Starfield is going to be a fucking banger. It's going to get a 9 out of 10. It's going to be good. But the problem is that the Biosnoy Games media ain't going to give it the time of day. And the problem is that it's going to be a it's a nerdy game. It really is. And it's not Elder Scrolls, it's not Fallout, so it ain't going to be as big. So it will probably be the sleeper hit of this year, absolutely. Now, will there be bugs? Will there be shortcomings? Probably, yeah. I mean, again, you look at a game like that, and the magnitude, the scale. I mean, literally, just think about it. Like, imagine if you worked at Bethesda. Son of a bitch, they're super chatting. I can't even do the damn show out here, devil.
Snurf super chatted $10. Nintendo admitted defeat. $50 billion lawsuit coming their way after that flop of Totk. They said it was a new game but confirmed to be DLC now. Sony lost Activision. Sony lost their number one
Gaming
game
as
rip.
we know it, and Xbox is dead.
Well, here's the thing. If Starfield is trash, why would you care about the next Elder Scrolls? Why would you care about the next Fallout? You're talking about billions of dollars on the line here. Because if people are going to lose faith, then it's over. They won't consume the next Elder Scrolls and the next Fallout. If they have blunder after blunder, Fallout 76 did some damage because that was apparently trash. I played it and I thought, well, I mean, it isn't good, but it isn't as bad as everyone made it out to be. Nonetheless, this is not only Starfield and Xbox and this, that, and the third. It's also Elder Scrolls and it's also Fallout on the line here. I mean, this is the biggest game. I would argue this might be bigger than GTA 6. Because GTA 6, I mean, that's a household fucking name. That's Call of Duty. That shit sells regardless of quality, whether it goes woke or not. Well, it is going woke. And Rockstar's already censored GTA 5. I just looked up the clip yesterday. Oh, my God. They removed NPCs from the nightclub outside. And they also removed, because, there was dialogue. Like, you could talk to the NPCs sitting out of the dialogue. And all of that was, I guess, deemed too offensive. Imagine taking your balls and throwing them out and saying, well, you know what I mean? It's just, it doesn't make sense why Rockstar would censor their own game. Look, I can understand GTA 6, brand new game, blank slate, what have you. But going back in and censoring GTA 5? What are we doing?
That's ridiculous.
It is bad.
Now, I will say for Starfield, I want it to be a good game. I want it to deliver. I want it to look good. I want it to be enjoyable. Going back to what you said about the glitches and the bugs and all of that, that's my concern.
Well, are you big into space or not? Because it seems like you're not big into space.
Yeah.
What's the nearest What's the nearest galaxy?
The nearest galaxy? Oh, you're talking about that. Man, that's nerd shit.
Whoa. You don't even know the closest galaxy to the Milky Way? Oh, my God. Yeah, well, I just learned this from Neil Tyson degree or whatever his name is. It's the Andromeda Galaxy, and that's where Mass Effect took place, and that's interesting. I didn't know that. I thought it was some made-up thing. I mean, I don't even know how, anything works, bro. I mean, is the sun going down, or is the Earth turning? Or is it
All you can
both?
do is look at it.
Well, I mean, these are questions that I have, and I know that the sixth grade science teacher taught us this, but I wasn't listening. You know what I mean? When you're in special ed, they pull you into this special room, and they basically when they read the questions to you, they basically kind of, they kind of hint at the right answer, and it's like, well.
Did they ever tell you to follow the stars, Michael?
I don't remember. Well, they said the sun is a star, right? And when the sun burns out, it's over. You really think that's going to happen? I mean, sometimes you just start to wonder.
That would suck if it did.
I think it would be actually cool. I mean, imagine you wouldn't. I mean, how fast would we dissolve? Instantly?
Yeah. Snurf super chat.
It'd be cool to experience. I mean, shit.
I just talked to Taddy Howard. He said Starfield makes Totk look like a game from 1993. It's over. Starfield took your mum out to the motel.
So you're saying tomorrow for the PlayStation Showcase. And again, this is a big opportunity for PlayStation as well. Gary from the Vault coming through yet again. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate it. Jim Ryan came through really hard with the $20 super chat. Ugly. Jim Ryan's ugly. I'm sorry. When you compare Phil Spencer, whew, Phil Spencer's hot. But really, at the end of the day, when you look at the PlayStation Showcase tomorrow, this is a big opportunity for the PlayStation 5's legacy. Because right now, it's not really that great. I mean, I can't name even 5 games that are exclusive to the PlayStation 5 that are actually that damn good. I mean, yeah, Demon's Souls remake, I guess. Cool little tech demo. Who was asking for that? Like 5 people, I guess. Ratchet and Clank. I mean, it has console exclusives, Returnal, but they're just not really that great. They're just not really that, oh, this is next gen. Spider-Man 2 is built from the ground up on PS5. And if that game doesn't impress me, then I don't think this generation is going to really do all that much for me, at least on the PlayStation side.
What about the Wolverine game? Do you think it's going to
No,
be
they're
as
not going to show
glorious
that
as
off
the one on
because they have to
360?
focus
No?
on Spider-Man right now. They have to
Uh,
focus on Spider-Man. They can't overshadow that with Wolverine. Now, they might have a little Easter egg in that Spider-Man trailer or some shit. Hopefully they show gameplay for Spider-Man 2. Like, we don't want to see in-engine trash. I want to see gameplay. And if they're just going to show in-engine crap, then it's just going to be a waste of time, especially since the game supposedly comes out later this year, like 4 or 5 months, 6 months, whenever.
right. Whatever happened to that game called Avowed? It's supposed to be developed by Obsidian.
Obsidian. I mean, you really think Obsidian's great these days?
Pillars of Eternity. Well, that could be a reason why they're probably working on Outer Worlds too.
Exactly. Well, all these developers are working on stuff, and that's what I'm saying. It's like that's why I'm against modding. It's just like, these devs are busting ass every day. Some of them are, some of them aren't. But, they're working on these projects for years and years on end, and it's just like for the game to come out and get consumed by millions of gamers, and then for people to go in and immediately start fucking around with I put Shrek in the game. Look at me. Oh my God, I got John Wick in the game. I got Borat. I got the. It's just like, this is a fucking disgrace. I don't get it. It's like if you bought an album and said, I need to immediately remix it because the artist didn't provide me with what I was clamoring for. It's not enough, and I'm an entitled person, and I have the, I feel the need to go in and it's just like, go buy some fucking Legos and build something then or something. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I've got Legos.
Yeah, I bet you do.
He's got a Jeep.
Beep beep.
What?
Anyway.
Well, here's, what we should do. I'll tell you what. I'll fly you out, and I'll buy that Lego Titanic, and we'll put that together. And the stream won't end. The stream won't end until we put it together, and it'll be a year-long fucking stream, dude.
Oh shit. We got to see if that thing can float.
What does that mean? Now, don't even get me started on that. It's like when you really look at a ship, it's like, wow, this shit's massive and it's so fucking big, and it's like, how does this shit even float? It's how many tons does a ship weigh? Like millions of tons? I mean, you know what I mean? You just start to wonder how things work, and you just start to realize, like, nothing makes sense. Like, very little makes sense. Like how we're broadcasting live right now, this is shooting up to the satellite in space. I don't know how any of this is working, but it's working. I'm transmitting video, and it's going up into the atmosphere. You know what I mean?
Is it magic? Is it magic? I just need to know. Is it magic?
Okay, buddy. You know what? Oh, you're too smart. You're too goody two shoe. You can't resonate. You can't relate. Because, oh, Michael, I'm smart. I have a high IQ. I did calculus in high school. Yeah, well, tell me when you needed to use that. I mean, gee williker. So, what about Alan Wake 2? What about Alan Wake 2? Sony Punk called in earlier and said Alan Wake 2. You think now Jeff Keighley needs some games, and I think they already said that Mortal Kombat 1 is going to be showcased at the Summer Games Fest on June 8th or something. So they're going to save that there, and that's great. We don't need to see Mortal Kombat 1 here tomorrow because we don't. That's wasting time. This is an hour show or a little bit over that. So
right.
We need to see some big fucking things here. And not just Spider-Man and The Last of Us multiplayer, and like we got to have some new fucking IPs. Like something to say, well, this is coming and it's from this studio and you're going to fucking love it. I mean, at least give us hope for the damn fucking shit. Cuz it's like, again, you have to solidify. This is a big event for PlayStation as much as just like the Xbox showcase. The Xbox showcase is huge. But you have to solidify the legacy of the PS5 tomorrow. I really do believe it. I think this is it. This isn't a state of play. It's not a fucking indie showcase, although they said they're going to showcase some indie shit and PSVR 2 stuff, which is hopefully they breeze through that crap because we don't need to spend time on that. Look, I'll tell you this. I'll be very disappointed tomorrow if the only thing they show off is the if the only big game they have there is Spider-Man 2 and Last of Us multiplayer and very few surprises, I'll be disappointed. Unless Spider-Man 2 is really like that next-gen game that we've all been waiting for. And it could be.
Right.
It could be.
Pragmata. you're talking about space games. We haven't heard hardly shit about Pragmata.
Never heard of it.
I thought that was gonna
Pragmata?
be, yeah,
Why do you guys like these weird games?
they're cool Japanese games.
Oh my god, bro.
You would understand. You would understand.
What are you talking about? Silent
You don't
Hill
like
1.
Japanese?
Well, let me ask you this. You guys are so excited to see Silent Hill 2 tomorrow. Who's excited for that game? I mean, why does that game even get the popularity that it gets? It's a bunch of boomers with nostalgia in their mind. Like, oh, yeah, I remember playing that back when I got the first PS2. It's like, yeah, that's great, but, like, the game's junk.
What's all we have?
Dude, Silent Hill 1 is way creepier. You're in a car wreck and you're missing, Cheryl, where's my daughter? Cheryl. And the town's foggy and like, you don't know what the fuck's going on. It's not some dumbass love story about how James stabbed his wife and then she came back from the dead and hallucinations and shit like that. It's a stupid Hallmark fucking love story. Silent Hill 2 is trash. We don't need it to be remade. And yet the boomers are like, oh yeah. The only good Silent Hill games are Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill Shattered Memories. And the fake Silent Hill fans in here can kiss my foot with that shit. But no one in here played Silent Hill 1 because it's too, oh, the graphics are trash. Well, that actually makes it what it is. And the soundtrack for Silent Hill 1, fuck that. I literally can't listen to it without, like, it actually kind of affects me. And very seldom do these games affect me. But you listen to the Silent Hill 1 soundtrack and you got the fucking, sirens blaring and, oh, man. And you go down that rusty alleyway into hell and shit. And it's like, yeah, this is actually fucking freaky, And you play Silent Hill 2 and you start off in the bathroom and, Harry, I'm emo. It's like, this is trash. But they'll show Silent Hill 2 tomorrow and, the internet's going to love it. Like, oh my God, Silent Hill 2. It's like, great. I'm glad they picked the worst developer to do Silent Hill 2. Bloober's trash. Bloober is trash, bro.
What else did Bloober do?
Blair Witch Project.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did the medium and layers of.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the medium. That was a dud. That was dull dud crap.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, wow, you picked the worst team to tackle this project.
I don't know, man. Being completely honest, I don't know.
Well, let me hold on. What about? I think we might see a surprise tomorrow. And what about BioShock 1 remake? I'm thinking that. I thought that was confirmed already.
BioShock
or the next BioShock. The next BioShock is something BioShock related. I think.
They showed a trailer of that, and honestly, like
really,
the female protagonist looks like it.
Whoa! They're turning BioShock. Well, BioShock's already been woke. It's anti-Christian and anti.
Oh Lord!
Well, it is, dude. Have you played Infinite? It's a weird game, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It's made by a weird person. I'm not even joking. It's just weird.
Yeah,
it's like, who is writing this shit? They're literally on LSD putting this together because it makes no sense.
Well, I mean, some people, that's what they do. They get in those freaking LSD orgies and, they shit out a game.
Okay. But would you be excited about anything BioShock related tomorrow?
If it looks good.
Oh my God! Yeah, Unreal Engine 5. Come on, buddy.
No. They have to show me gameplay. I don't give a shit about game trailers. Show me in-game gameplay. I can watch trailers all freaking day, but it's not representative of how the game's actually going to play.
Right. Well, I don't think they have time for much gameplay outside of maybe Spider-Man 2 gameplay trailer or something, or Last of Us. They only have an hour, and it's all pre-recorded, so it's not like people are coming up on stage and demonstrating things. They don't do that shit anymore. It's unfortunate because it was a lot more exciting, but.
Right. Well, I mean, even if it is recorded, it better be like, recorded on PS5 or something.
Well, that's what that's. Well, I just hope it's not an over-glorified state of play. Honestly, the last PlayStation showcase, I can't remember too much. I think that's when they unveiled Spider-Man 2, but we haven't heard about that game since, so they have a lot to show here.
I mean, I guess it'd be interesting if we had, another installment of Infamous.
Oh my! You guys want more of the same.
No.
That's why you guys hate Starfield. Oh my God, bro.
Oh, okay. What about Ghost of
Another
Tsushima
Infamous
2?
Have you played the last Infamous game? That's woke.
I thought it was good.
What? You
I thought it was
literally
good.
play as Troy Baker in Seattle.
I thought it was fun.
And they got that shitty heart-shaped box cover for the trailer, like, I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box. It's like, wow, this is terrible.
Infamous Third Son.
Let me ask you this about GTA 6 real quick. I mean, we know they've gone woke. That's literally the proofs are in the pudding. I mean, you could argue it's not woke, but it's just like, why censor it? You know, if it's not a problem, let me ask you this: if when I went out and bought the 50 Cent album at Walmart, it was fucking censored. Like it was censored, and that's bullshit. I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know Walmart sold censored music, so I bought the album for the same price, and I got the censored version. Wow, that's amazing. And it's just like, why would you? Fuck censorship, bro. I mean, if you're not going to do it, don't do it. That's what I'm saying. It's like, how are they going to make GTA in this climate? I mean, it's been over, It's been 10 years, a decade.
It definitely is not going to be like GTA 4. I honestly think it's going to, as far as the blood and gore goes, I think they're going to tone it down from GTA 5.
Are you dead ass, bro?
It looks like it. It's this little splotch of blood, and that's it.
No. They got to do Red Dead 2 gore or something.
Something.
Well, I mean, in terms of details, I mean, what could they do with like NPCs and stuff to make you be like, wow, this is really fucking insane? Like, I mean, it's going to have to be just more than graphics, and it's going to have to be, because you look at GTA 5 and you compare it to other open world games. I mean, even GTA 5 to Red Dead 2, and it's like very different. GTA 5 is, it's a 360 game. It's developed on 2005 hardware. I mean, they couldn't do too much with it. The architecture is based around that old hardware, and you still see the remnants of it, even in the version of today. But when you look at GTA 6, I mean, they have a lot of pressure to deliver. I mean, I literally cannot imagine working on that game. You'd be under so much crunch, under so much pressure.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you go home and sleep at night? You don't. You just sleep at the studio, at the office. I mean, I'm not even joking.
No, I've read about that too.
I would.
For the people that are currently working on
that. If I knew that we were building something special, this is what the focus is, and we got to go all in. That's really that. So I wouldn't be opposed to it, to be honest.
I would not be a bit surprised
because I mean they're working on
backlash.
GTA. I mean, this is a cultural phenomenon. Yeah. This is bigger than gaming, literally.
I think Rockstar, it depends on how they're treating their employees right now, but I think they may very well be one of those studios that they get backlash for putting so much crunch onto these artists and writers and everything like that, and they're not going to get the proper recognition, in the credits like they so deserve. I don't know. But look at it this way. They're not having to focus on the online component, so maybe they'll be able to flesh out the game a little bit more, have a living, breathing environment and world in GTA 6.
Well, I want to bring this up here. I want to bring this up here on the screen here. This is about the new Ass Creed game, and I like the wording here. So once we fade over here, I'm going to bring this up. This is the new Ass Creed game, Ass Creed Merge, later this year, and they have yet to show it off. But this is on the website, and I like the wording. I don't know if it's going to come to fruition, but this is what it said right here about Ass Creed Merge. An immersive, reactive city. The word reactive is very interesting to me, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for immersion, and we're looking for the world to react to what we're doing, within the open world. Explore a dense and vibrant city whose inhabitants react to your every move.
That's cool.
So they're taking the new Ass Creed to Baghdad, and apparently it seems like it's going to go back to its roots, where it's more like Hitman as opposed to this bloated RPG trash, which is actually, this might actually be something to look forward to here. I don't know. I mean, I've never been big on Ask Creed, but if they can pull me back in, and especially if they have an open world here that is as immersive as they're claiming and is reactive as they're claiming, it could very well be very interesting. So I'm actually looking forward to the Ubisoft showcase too, which I believe is after the Xbox showcase on June 12th. So, because Ask Creed is their big moneymaker, and Ask Creed is kind of their focus now. And if they can deliver on what they're claiming there, that could very well be at least somewhat interesting. Because Watch Dogs 2, I would argue, is probably more detailed than Red Dead 2. And I know that's not a popular take, but it's just like you roam around the world and people react to you. Like they have a reaction system in there. So it depends on what you're wearing. If you pull the camera out and take selfies, like they'll react to, like they'll photobomb. It's very fucking forward thinking. And they've done some of that with Ask Creed Unity. If you go into the world in Ask Creed Unity and just start looking at NPCs, they're all busy. And that's one of the things that I think the team does so well. For those era of games, and then they stopped doing that shit. It's like they had everything feel like it was alive by, making the NPCs busy, as opposed to just standing around. In Red Dead 2, there's so many NPCs that literally do nothing and just stand around for like forever in the end game clock, and it's like, wow, this sucks. It's just like, wow, this guy's just standing around in front of a shop doing literally nothing and standing for hours on end. Yeah, it's just like, wow, this is not that detailed. So for GTA 6, they're going to have to step it up, man. And, again, if they tease that later this year, because, later this year is the 10-year anniversary for GTA 5, and it's the 5-year anniversary for Red Dead Redemption 2. So now would be the perfect time to potentially say, yes, GTA 6 is coming later in the future. I don't know. If they're going to tease it, though, it would probably make sense to do it later this year in October.
I know they had some rumors of Red Dead Redemption 3. I don't know how that's going to work.
Oh, gee williker. I mean, my God, bro. I hope they don't do it. I mean, where do you take it? I mean, what story do you tell? Where you play as Sadie? Who wants to play as Arthur? The fucking shrill witch voice, like, oh my God, this character's trash. It's woke, too. I mean, the whole game is woke. Like, all the cowboys are progressive, and it's like they have modern thinking, modern terminology. It's like, wow, this is garbage. This is not reflective of the year 1899 or whatever year it took place in. And that's the same problem with Mafia 3. It's like, if you're going to do a game in the late 60s and have all of that going on, then do it for real. It pisses me off because you wasted the opportunity. Well,
a lot of these game companies, they want to rewrite history.
Yeah, that's bullshit. And, the guy that did Mafia 3, he doesn't like Trump, so obviously he's woke.
Oh.
Well, it's just the truth.
Yep.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I'm just saying, like, he all he's doing on Twitter is just blasting Trump. Like, wow, so original. It's like, maybe fix your shitty-ass game.
Exactly.
Or tell a better story. I mean... Oh, now you don't want to get canceled either. I mean, come on, you agree. Quit hiding in the shadows like someone else. It's okay. Games, all of these games have woke themes. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to offend anyone, and they have to, the bathrooms in GTA 6 might be, well, they might be different, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that this is the new era.
I think there needs to be a game to just make fun of all that shit.
Well, that's what GTA was. It was a big fucking parody. It was satire. It was like stereotype this, stereotype that, but it's all in fucking. And now they go in and they censor it. It's like that's like censoring a comedian on stage. Why even do it? That's why some comedians don't allow cell phones, so they can say what they want. And I get canceled on because no one's recording the show.
Why don't some of the people from Rockstar just break off and kind of do their own thing?
They did. Dan Houser formed his own studio. Leslie is making that game called Everything, which sounds super fucking ambitious. I don't think that will ever see the light of day. But I mean, it's like a game within a game. I don't even know what the fuck it is. It's everything.
Right.
So yeah, no, they've done exactly that. And the guy from the radio that's been on all of the GTA radios is gone. Laszlo, he's gone.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so the key players are gone. I mean, Sam Hauser's still there, I believe. And, I'm sure some of the technical. Well, I was really mad. I was really mad when I found out someone at Rockstar North, and I've never interacted with this guy. Someone at Rockstar North, and I'm talking like an actual developer. I was blocked on Twitter because I shared some Red Dead Redemption 2 clips and I said it wasn't that detailed. And they were so soft that they fucking blocked, like literally an engineer at Rockstar North blocked me on Twitter. Never once interacted with this guy. I was blocked by a Rockstar North engineer? Are you fucking serious? You know what I mean? It's like, why does this guy even have a Twitter? I thought you guys were based.
They used to be.
Well, that's the problem with game development. They're too busy on Twitter. They're too busy on social media. Work on the fucking game. Todd Howard doesn't have a Twitter, and that's for good fucking reason.
Okay,
he's working on the best game of the year. You guys are slacking.
Oh, here we go.
You guys are Why do you think I changed the channel name to Starfield is Life? Because at the end of the day, this is the biggest game of the year. And you guys want to dismiss it immediately. And in 19 days, when they pull the curtain back on this magnum opus, you're going to be fucking blown away, bro.
I better be.
But you would chill it if it were only on Nintendo or PlayStation, wouldn't you?
No.
You'd love it. You'd love it then.
I play that shit on PC.
You're going to, well, yeah. Well, you'll be able to mod it, Hello?
Yeah. If they do it on PC, it better be optimized well.
Well,
that's my big thing.
Oh, come on, buddy. Dude,
I don't want this game to be so broken to where, like, the release of the game and, it just, halts everything. Everything just blows up in Todd's face whenever the shit comes to Game Pass.
I mean, it's literally impossible. There's no way. Literally, the future of the whole fucking studio is at stake here with Starfield. I'm not even joking. It's not just like 5,000 retards on the internet complaining about it. It's like, no, if people don't give a shit about Starfield and it's like, wow, another blunder after Fallout 76, how could you get them to even care about the future of Elder Scrolls, the future of Fallout in the years to come? Yeah. I mean, it's going to be very hard to sell those games if Starfield is a blunder. Now, they can come out and say, well, it was a new IP and, we're going to listen to the feedback and, do what all of these other fucking publishers do. And I just don't see that happening here. I think this will be a great game. I think at the very least it might get a 7.5 or an 8, but I think most of the scores are going to be really high. The problem is that it's alienating players because it's not on Nintendo, it's not on PlayStation, it's on the Xbox ecosystem, Xbox console, Game Pass Cloud, whatever, and PC. But in addition to that, it's space. Not everyone's into that nerdy fucking space shit and building spaceships and customizing stuff within the space realm. So it might not appeal to everyone, and it's a brand new IP. So it's not established, it's not Fallout, it's not fucking Elder Scrolls. So it is going to be less popular. But I do believe it will be the sleeper hit of the year if everything turns out to be where it needs to be. But it won't get Game of the Year, even if it's great, because it's not big. It's not Zelda big. It's not fucking Spider-Man 2 big. Those games are more popular.
I will say, if it comes out, like you said, if it gets to 7.5 or 8 out of 10, and it plays well, it looks decent enough, and if they have the excellent team to support the game within the coming years to make it better, to put in some stuff, I don't know how they're going to do the whole, downloadable content, or maybe they'll add some shit in there for free. But as long as we don't have to deal with microtransactions, I mean, that's another plus. Have they said whether or not there's going to be microtransactions in this or not?
Well, there's been rumors that they might. I don't know. I mean, we don't even know much about the game, and everyone's jumping to conclusions about microtransactions and stuff. I mean, you guys are ridiculous. These PlayStation fanboys are insane.
No. You can't fault me for thinking they're going to have that shit in there, though.
Yeah, but I mean, every other game does, and it's not a problem, but now it is for this game.
I hated games with freaking microtransactions. I don't play.
Literally, your favorite game, Resident Evil 4 Remake, has microtransactions.
I don't pay for them, though.
Exactly. So why is it a problem with Starfield?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what they would use the microtransaction for in that game, honestly.
Probably just
I
it's
guess
probably for like the
cosmetics
modding thing. Maybe you got to pay for mod. I don't know. Guys, look,
Yeah.
if the game gets great reviews, I'm going out to buy a physical copy day one. I'm not playing it on Game Pass. I don't need to. I want to play that sumbitch without if it has a physical copy. I don't know why it wouldn't. But Starfield day one physical copy without any of the updates.
Yeah.
And look, it's probably going to be at 30 frames. And people are bitching about that, like, oh, 30 frames is inexcusable. Look at Redfall. It's Redfall 2.0. This is going to be a disaster. Yeah, you want it to be.
Yeah.
Was Redfall really that bad? I mean, honestly.
Yeah, it was.
What?
It was. Yeah.
How was Redfall that bad, bro?
Oh.
Name one reason.
It was broken.
How is it broken? Oh, sweetheart, you don't know what broken is until you play Cyberpunk Day 1 on PS4. Oh my God, bro. Yeah. Fuck that company and never give them another chance, because what they shipped and said that was excusable, they can kiss my bare white ass.
Yeah, I played it on PC. And then they give me the runaround on trying to get a refund on GOG. That was ridiculous too.
Oh my God, that's the only game I think Sony pulled ever from the PlayStation Store. It was that bad. And again, you guys didn't play that version. That's the show. I'm going to make an all-new channel, and we're going to have Cyberpunk. We're going to have gamers play that version of Cyberpunk for the very first time, and they're going to be fucking blown away. Because no one played that version, man. Everyone played the fucking Cyberpunk on PC because it was a nerdy game like that. It was that's the demographic, PC gamers. And it's funny because here's the thing with the Cyberpunk narrative is that they showed it literally before the console version came out, because Cyberpunk said, hey, you can put the PC reviews out. You can't show any gameplay of the PC version, which was very fucking odd, but the game scored well. And everyone said 8, 9 out of 10, a masterpiece, and this, that, and the third. All of a sudden, the console version comes out, we showed off, and then shit hits the fan. So
it was fucking trash on PC too. I don't know how.
Well, apparently not. I mean, if you go read those reviews before the narrative changed when I showed off the game, and other people did as well. I mean, it's just it's odd to me how the game was good and then it's not, and then it's good again. It's like, can we make up our fucking mind here? It's like, yes, the PS4 version is trash. And back then it was 2020 and COVID, and the consoles were still not totally accessible. And there wasn't a PS5 version, but obviously if you put the PS4 disc in the PS5, it performed better. But still, nonetheless, I mean, if you want to talk about broken, you will never play another game like that that's as broken and as fucking just holy shit. Cyberpunk Day 1, PS4, no updates. You're gonna be entertained. Let me tell you that. If you're bored out of your skull right now, go pick up a used PS4 for like $50. Buy Cyberpunk on PS4. Play it on the disc without any updates. You're gonna see some serious shit. I mean, it's barely 720p resolution. The rendering problems are off the chain. Freezes for like 30 seconds at times. It is the worst thing. It's like Big Rigs.
I've seen that.
I mean, I know you've seen it, but have you tried to play it? It's like, yeah, you've seen the compilation videos, but imagine trying to fucking play that. Imagine if that were your only version. It's like, shit, they should have not only refunded, but they should have said, everyone a fucking Cyberpunk chair. Fuck.
Oh, Lord.
And then they put that cartoon out, and everyone's like, oh, this shit's amazing. Hell yeah. It's like, no, the game, I mean, yeah, for a little linear looter shooter. And that's why I look at Starfield and I say, this is not a looter shooter. It's like, yeah, there's numbers on, there's health bars and numbers, but that's every fucking game. Even Dead Island 2 has that shit. You could turn it off, but nonetheless, I don't want another looter shooter. We need a classic RPG with a story. And a story connected to the NPCs and the locations of the NPCs, and just have it intertwined. You look at Oblivion, we just played that last night, or well, not last night, the other night, and it's like, wow, this is still better than most fucking games. Like, I'm enthralled in the world, and we're roaming around, and you can talk to people, and it's not super in-depth because it's kind of dated. But at the end of the day, I mean, imagine Starfield, And, I had problems with Fallout 4. I mean, Fallout 4 kind of felt a little artificial. I think they sacrificed too much with, style and substance and the new cinematic conversation system and stuff like that. And as such, they had to take some shortcomings. But again, I think Starfield is a game that's going to rewind it back to like the classic sort of deep RPG that gamers are looking for. And as such, it's not going to be as popular, It's not because of that. because of the nature of the game and the space elements and stuff like that. So I think it'll do well, but it'll be forgotten about because it's only on the Xbox ecosystem, and the Bias No Games media doesn't want to cover it and give it that fair coverage. Now, if it were only on PlayStation, if the tables were turned and Starfield were only on PlayStation, they would literally be shilling this day in and day out. It'd be the second coming of Christ. And that's the damn truth, and you know it.
I mean, they do that crap nowadays. If a game comes out and it's mainly Xbox, they'll shill the shit out of it on PlayStation, and that would be probably the only review that seems like that matters. That's up on Metacritic. You're like, okay, it got a 92 on PlayStation 5, and then you look at Xbox, it's like 86. Like, how the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It really is. It's ridiculous.
Well, I'll definitely be tuning in. I'll be watching you. I'll be watching.
Man, I wore you down, didn't I? I mean, you called in with all this energy, and now you sound like you're drained, bro. I drained you. Look at this. What happened to the energy?
I'm hot.
Okay, well, before you go, what is your most anticipated game for tomorrow?
Diablo 4.
What? Diablo 4?
Yeah, baby.
Oh my God, bro.
I don't know, man. Probably. I don't know. I want to see some surprises. But if they show us some gameplay of Spider-Man 2 with Venom, I'll be pretty stoked.
Yeah, and Tony Todd's playing him, the Candyman, so that might be sick. Hey, did you sign up for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre beta?
I did not.
Oh my God, what are you doing, bro?
I was working.
Well, I signed up and didn't get a key, so.
Oh shit!
What a waste of time.
Have they closed it?
No, they said they're sending out waves, but I mean, I wonder if Sony Punk got a key. Because he said he signed up. Yeah, he said he signed up too.
Shit. Yeah, I'm helping him with the streaming stuff, so get him.
Oh, here we go. He's gonna become a streamer now too. I mean, I swear, you guys just,
I just bought an Elgato today.
Oh my God! Which one, the Cam Link or the HD thing?
Hell no.
Oh.
Yeah, the HD60X.
Is it the internal thing?
External. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just got a
What are you talking about?
I've got it open here in OBS, and I've got the video capture and audio. But whenever I play the game, it's just like it's a black background. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe what console?
Switch.
Huh. Is there a setting for like HDCP or whatever that's called? For like copyright stuff?
I don't even know. I've got the device set to game capture.
Can you pull it up in OBS?
Yeah.
Does it work in OBS? Or is it
it works in OBS, but right
Really?
now it's just black screen. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but it's not a black screen in OBS?
Yeah, it's a black screen OBS. Like it was coming up and it was showing the Switch and everything. Now it's like this works.
Oh, here we go. I told you. I mean, that's the reality of it. Imagine you trying to do a show and then just stuff stops working. Stuff stops working. I mean, fuck.
It's not working. It's not working.
Yeah, now you're gonna have to spend 8 hours trying to figure that out and troubleshoot it. Yeah, it sucks. Then you guys want Starfield to be perfect day one and all this stuff, and it's like, guys, they don't have the man hours for that. It's just the truth. Imagine making a massive game and then trying to debug it. I mean, how? Unless there's like automated systems, like you would have to hire like literally thousands of players. And then imagine trying to go back in and fix that. It's going to break something else. Like you have to have a cutoff point to say, well, it's as good as we can get it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I hope Starfield can deliver.
Oh my God, that passive aggressive, just well, Starfield's gonna be great. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Just say you hate it, and just say that you're a PlayStation Nintendo shill. You love these terrible games like Dead Space woke remake, Resident Evil 4 demake. Gee williker.
Oh Lord. Well, I think Japan's gonna save gaming.
I hope, because well, Kojima, he's got Death Stranding too, and probably at the Games Fest, Summer Games Fest.
Oh,
New trailer or
Lord.
something.
Overglorified.
What are you talking about? You didn't like Death Stranding?
Kojima's. Oh, Lord. UPS Simulator? Yeah, I love that game.
I mean, it when you really sit back and think about it, it is quite bizarre. It's like who only Kojima could make a game like that and make it really big. If anyone else made that game, they'd say it's like, wow, this is the worst thing in the world. Although some people did say that about Death Stranding.
It's interesting, but well, Kojima's kind of a cuck, but anyway.
Oh, here we go. Well, he's definitely up Norman Reedus' ass. He loves Norman Reedus. I mean, butt buddies. They're butt buddies. Him and Jeff Keighley and dude, Jeff Keighley was in fucking Death Stranding. He was a hologram in Death Stranding. It's like, wow, they're fucking butt buddies.
No.
So we'll probably see that at the Summer Games Fest, I would assume.
Right.
New trailer.
Shit. What about the that has me thinking, the guy that did It Takes Two in that other game.
Oh yeah,
what do you think he's gonna come out with?
Well, yeah.
I know he's gonna come out with something cool.
Yeah, I played It Takes Two and it was pretty interesting. I mean, it's kind of a family game, but I mean, the gameplay mechanics were interesting. It's like, wow, this is kind of innovative.
Ask Sony Punk how he likes that game.
No, he hates it.
You didn't see our play session, did you?
Yeah, I don't. Come on, here we go. Shilling the channel already. Leeching off already. I mean, just like everyone else. Gee Williker.
I know he's probably over there bitching right now. I've got him muted, but he's probably bitching.
It's over.
Oh shit. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll check this shit out. I'll probably try and set up something, try to do streaming, give my opinions on it and stuff too.
Whoa. Are you plugging your channel right now? How much are you going to pay, buddy? Really? You in front of 360 viewers, you're shilling your channel? Oh, my God.
That's right.
You dirty fucking snake.
I've only got 10 subscribers. What are you talking about, bro?
Well, the less viewers, the better. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Oh, here we go. Yeah, more viewers for Floral Class. Here we go.
Well, we're going to break 500 viewers tomorrow. I can feel it. I mean, we're already at 360 viewers today. That's actually pretty fucking good. So if you guys are new here, subscribe right now. If you're not, well, there you go.
This man knows what he's talking about video games, guys. Starfield is life. Michael does life.
Yep.
One and only. World-class video game critic, Michael does life.
All right, you know what? We got to let you go. You're just low energy. It's sad.
What do you mean? Hell no. Keep it going, bro. Keep it going. Hydrate. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby.
All right. We have 30% of the battery here. 30% of the battery here. Unreal. Gary from the Vault coming through the pipeline here. If you would like to call in, 818-824-4937. That is the number to call in, folks, right here and right now. 818-824-4937. Tomorrow, the PlayStation Showcase. We will be covering it live, as everyone else will be. So if you choose to come over here, we do appreciate that. Because everyone and their grandma is going to be streaming this crap. And everyone's going to be shilling it like, oh, yeah, these games are amazing. I mean, look, if they're amazing, they're amazing, and we'll say that. But if they're trash, they're trash. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello, you're on the air.
Nightwing. It's Nightwing calling.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
Ever. Bro, I don't usually call in, man, but bro, you showing this Starfield too much, man.
What are you talking? You guys are PlayStation fanboys, dude.
No, bro. Look. I know it's gonna be a good game, right? But bro, you changed the channel name, dude. It's not that good, dog.
What do you mean? This is bigger than anything.
No, bro, GTA 6 is bigger. You are tripping.
Yeah, but that game doesn't
Nerd
exist.
super
GTA 6 is
chatted
gonna be way better.
$10.
No, it
You
does.
can
It does.
tell
It's gonna come
Hisford
out
Wendy's every night
years from now.
lips
But,
be
like, but
speaking
back to the
against
Starfield
Trump.
stuff, though, bro. Like,
Hills
this
have
is
eyes
ridiculous,
invading
dude.
for an
Like,
hour.
no, like, Bethesda, their games are good, dude. But like the mods kind of carry it. You know, it's not. They're not. Their games aren't like. They're not good by themselves. They need mods. And like, well, why do you hate on the mods so much, man? Like the mods really carry these Bethesda games, no?
Because a bunch of incels make those mods. It's like, maybe they should just get a
Well,
job at a
yeah, they
game
do.
development studio instead of, like, making these dumb mods in their parents' basement,
You gotta find the good ones, like the graphics mods. Like you would have really loved Oblivion, like if you would have put some graphics mods on there. Were you playing on an Xbox or PC?
I'm playing it on Series X, vanilla.
Oh yeah, so you should have put some graphics mods on.
We
there.
don't know. I want to see. I mean, it didn't look that bad actually. I don't know if it's enhanced or what, but like it
You
honestly.
played about the contract the whole time.
Well, yeah. I don't know what was going on there.
Nah, dude, this Starfield is not gonna be that good. Like you're betting your channel on that, really?
Why would it fail?
I mean, it's not gonna fail, but it's gonna be buggy like the rest of their game, dude. Like,
Well, that's every game. I mean, how are you guys surprised?
I mean, I'm hyped for Starfield, right?
Bro, look at Star Wars Jedi Survivor. They still haven't fixed that game.
I mean, that was trash too. Like you've been right about a lot of these games. Like these games have been trash. Like except Tears of the Kingdom, you were wrong about that. Like if anything, you should bet your channel on that. That would have been like you would have won. I mean, that game is fantastic.
Well, because it's the same game. I mean, why would I even care? It's the same game.
No, dude, it's like 3 new maps. Like that one color.
So you paid $70 for three new maps. You paid $70 for 3 new maps.
I mean, it's a lot more, bro. It's better.
But you want to put down Starfield, a brand new universe, a brand new. I mean, come on, man.
Dude, hold on, because I got another thing to say about that, dude. The Starfield with this 1,000 planets, bro. Like, I know those 1,000 planets are going to be procedurally generated, and anything procedurally generated won't have any soul. You know that.
Well, how do you know games aren't doing that already?
Well, I mean, because these games lately haven't had soul. Like, honestly, Jedi Warrior could have been procedurally generated for all I care. Like, that game was slop. But like Tears of the Kingdom, like this game is fantastic.
Bro, there ain't nothing to do in that world, bro.
No,
you're saying the planets are boring? There's nothing to do in Tears of the Kingdom, except build crap.
Well, I mean, that mechanic that's like a game in itself.
Bro, you can literally build your own. You can build your own spaceship in Starfield and build your own base.
I mean, yeah, but stop hyping up the 1,000 planets, dude. Only 5 of those planets.
It's over 1,000 planets. What you mean?
I know the other 1,000. That's going to be like resource filler. Like you go to those planets to get resources.
Well, yeah, but the game tells the game tells you that before you go to the planet.
I mean, yeah, but bro, all those planets for what?
So you could skip it. I mean, you can go. There's going to be. Oh my God, bro. You think how many planets do you think are going to be pure resource?
990.
No. Come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying, dude. 5 planets. Probably each planet will have its own major city. So you'll have an incentive to go there because if they put it all in one, then you're only gonna have.
And imagine how many quests are just in that one city. I mean, this game is so big. You guys are not ready. Literally, the gaming space is not ready for this game. No one's talking about it except 2 other channels, and it's like, really, guys?
It's not that big. You're acting like this is GTA 6. This is what I expect. If you're doing this for Starfield, I want to see what you do for GTA 6. This is ridiculous.
Well, GTA 6 ain't coming out anytime soon, at least for the next couple of years. So it's we got a lot of time to wait on that. Starfield's coming out later this year. We don't have to wait much longer.
Are you sure about that, though? Are you sure Starfield is coming out this year?
Well, they said it's coming out, what is it, September 6th?
They said it was coming out 11/11/2022, right?
Well, hey, video game development is hard. What are you talking about, bro?
I know, but Bethesda has a very hard time developing games. You see how buggy they are. I mean, come on now.
Well, no one has a solution in here. They just say these games are buggy, and it's like, well, what is the solution?
It's a good thing I'm not a dev then, right? I mean,
see, you guys don't know how to make games. You don't know how to fix these problems, but you guys want to complain about them.
I mean, Tears of the Kingdom was complete, though. I mean, literally, bro, I haven't encountered a single glitch in this game.
Okay. Well, I will
Dude,
say I will say that about that game. I mean, all of those crazy mechanics and how that shit just works. I mean, that's probably what took them 6 years to make sure worked.
Like, I've been playing it for the past 3 days while watching your streams, dude. It's just like, dude, this game is incredible. Like, there's so much depth in it. It's ridiculous. Like, I have a lot of hope for Starfield, bro, but like, not to the extent that you have. Like, you think this game is gonna be the biggest game?
Bro,
ever made.
Fallout 76 is bigger than Tears of the Kingdom. What are you talking about, bro?
No, dude, that was all trash though. It doesn't matter how big it is if it's all garbage.
Oh, here we go. Now
Like,
it doesn't matter how big it is. Oh, come on, buddy.
Bro, you know, like, size doesn't matter. What do you?
What is so bad about Nightwing? I mean, Jesus Christ. What is so bad about Starfield?
I mean, it's not that there's anything bad about it, but like the extent that you're hyping it up to, bro, it's like you got to.
Bro, it's Bethesda. Why would you not hype it
up?
up? It's Todd Howard. This is a legend, smart person in the games industry, a designer, developer, director. I mean, come on, guys.
I mean, I know, but like, bro, you're acting like this is like the greatest game ever made, dude. This is like but that's why no one's talking about Starfield, dude.
Because they're normies.
And I get what you're doing. Like I know Xbox is kind of like the underdog. So like, and like and Sony does get a lot of bias in the media, especially like, you know, like when they hyped up Deathloop, bro. I went to
Oh,
GameStop, they hyped
God.
up Deathloop to me, bro. I spent $70 on that garbage game because the GameStop.
And now it's on Game Pass. Imagine if it were reversed and, well, that's what they did with Ghost of Tsushima, Ghostwire Tokyo, rather.
That game was terrible too. Both are trash.
Yeah, I know, but Ghostwire Tokyo came out initially for PS5, and then it came to Game Pass. Or no, I don't even know. But I think it came out for PS5, and then.
All those games are trash, dude. Like, Ghost of Tsushima, dude. Don't even get me started on that. Like, it's just a pretty game. That's it. It's like a museum. You know, you just look at it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you just find enemies to slash, and it's like, well, it's got great graphics and photo. You know, it's got photo-esque moments throughout the entire map. Like every inch of the map, you can take a cool photo, but it's like that's about the extent of the game.
Yeah, I think I spent more time in the photo mode on Ghost of Tsushima like than anything, like than playing the game. Honestly, I spent $60 on that garbage too.
Well, I mean,
like honestly,
see, you're spending $60, $70 on these terrible games. Starfield is on Game Pass day one. You guys are not ready for this, bro.
That's the only thing that has going for it. If Starfield was not on Game Pass, dude, like there's no way you could be shilling it. Like,
I'd still be shilling it. Guys, I have faith.
No,
you guys are not ready.
Game.
In 19 days, they're going to pull the curtain back and you're going to be blown away.
Dude, no. I mean, it's going to be like, wow, you know, but like, bro, it's not going to be like that. Like, Elder Scrolls 6 is way more hype. And that's a new. And that's
yeah, but that doesn't even exist. I mean, come on, bro. You can't skip out on Starfield if you're excited for Elder Scrolls 6 or whatever that game is.
I mean, like, dude, like the hype that you're giving it, like, it's going to be good. I think it's going to be like maybe 8.5 out of 10 at best on Metacritic or something like that. But
well, to me, that's a success. Like, what you mean? I mean, come on, bro.
I mean, it's a success. But like you said, Tears of the Kingdom was trash, and it got like what 96 right now.
Yeah, because the Nintendo shills are out in full force. It's like the bias. It's Nintendo and Sony.
I know. Because honestly, bro, the Starfield hype, bro, it's like you got to tone it down, man.
What do you mean?
You're gonna be disappointed. That's why. That's what I'm saying. That's like you're gonna. I can already see what happens. Like either you're gonna fake the hype when it actually releases, or you're gonna play it like for 2 days and then never play it again.
Oh hell no! We got over 1,000 planets to explore. You think I'm gonna drop that in 2 days? Come on, buddy.
1,000, bro. It's not 1,000 planets. You have 5 planets in reality. 1,000 filler planets. You know, you got 995 filler planets full of resources. Those are just resource farm planets, bro. This is the same thing Todd Howard did with the when he did the 16 times the detail basically with the 1,000 planets. Like he does like a similar way he markets every single game that comes out, the 16 times the detail. Like the Crowcat video of the Tell Me Sweet Little Lies was true, bro. Like I don't know how you don't see it.
How did he lie?
Bro, let's go back to 16 times the detail, bro. You don't have to even do any digital foundry, like little tech tracing or anything like that to tell. Like you can just look at Fallout 76 compared to Fallout 4 and just tell that it's like the same graphics.
Well, how do you know that's what he meant?
Well,
He just said 16 times the detail.
Right? I mean, do we have to look up detail in the dictionary? Really? Like, it wasn't that deep, man.
I think you guys are just blind haters, bro. He never lied.
No, bro, you just blind shilling.
Bro, dude, if Starfield were only on PlayStation or only on Nintendo, you'd be up this game's ass, bro. Don't lie, bro.
No, I'm telling you because I told you, Deathloop was garbage. Like all these games were garbage. Right? Like Sony doesn't have anything either. That's what I'm saying. Like but like that doesn't mean Xbox is good. You know, just
well, I mean, you guys are complaining about the 1,000 planets, and it's like, what is the solution here? You want the devs to go in and handcraft every planet? The game will never finish. The game will never release.
Well, I mean, don't do 1,000 planets. Just do like 20. You know.
But it's space. It's space.
I know, but like you don't have to go.
Yeah, but look at the first Mass Effect, bro. You can explore planets in that, and it's so boring, bro. You get on the rover and drive around and do nothing. I mean, it's horrible, bro.
Yeah, Mass Effect is trash too. People who show that are stupid, especially the Andromeda. Oh, I bought Andromeda too. And I bought so many of these garbage games, dude. Like here's the Kingdom.
Look, I thought Andromeda was just as bad as all the other ones. I mean, the whole franchise was never good.
I mean, they all were bad, but like Andromeda was a special kind of bad because it wasn't even a fun kind of bad, you know? Because like at least in the other games you had like choices to make and all that, but this one is just like it's just bad. It's just bad. Like the animations were terrible. It's just nothing is good about that game. Like, it's unenjoyable to play.
Well, did you play Redfall?
I was just about to mention that. Oh, Redfall, man. I know. Like, you have to admit that game is actual garbage, dude.
How?
It's it's just Deathloop 2.
How is the game garbage? I played it and I thought it was like every other game. I mean, yeah, it's not good, but I mean, what was so bad about Redfall? Bro, it literally just worked.
No, it did not just work.
What do you mean? I never had one crash. I never had one crash. Never any major bugs. I mean,
bro,
you all are lying.
On YouTube and look at bug compilations.
Oh, here we go. That's the bias knowing games media. That's a narrative.
Shilling Xbox.
How am I shilling Xbox? Dude, I literally played this for 10 hours, bro. The game never once crashed. We never had any connection issues.
Bro, the frame rate was garbage.
It was fine for me. You got to get a better PC.
No.
What do you mean? I got 60 frames on a few stutters here and there, and that
that game runs at 30 FPS.
Well, not on PC.
Oh, get out of here with this PC garbage. I thought you hated PC.
Oh, I'm not a fan of it, but I mean, it was convenient.
It has Game Pass. You like it?
Yeah, Game Pass on PC. So what was so bad about Redfall, bro? Dude, think about it. Like, they've never made a game like that before. And let's be honest, Arcane has never made great games. I mean, Prey 2017 is trash. I literally got a shovel and put that in the ground. I literally made a video where I buried that 6 feet under.
Yeah, Prey was garbage.
Exactly. So why did we come into this thinking that this game was going to be good to begin with? When Deathloop was trash, Prey was trash, they've never made a good game.
Dishonored was good. The whole
oh my god, I played that shit back in the day. It was garbage, bro. It was so boring.
You got to get good. You got to get good.
Oh, here we go. Get good. Dude, if anything, this is the best Arcane Studios game. You're in Maryland or Boston or wherever, and there's vampires that have overtaken the whole city. I mean, this is badass, bro.
Dude, did you just say the best? Not even close. Like, that's like my problem with the biggest problem with Redfall. How they went from Dishonored, like they could have made a new Dishonored game, and then
no one wants that. No one wants that garbage. Bro. That's horrible, bro.
Nah, dude. Come on now,
bro. And they gave Deathloop a 10 out of 10, and it has terrible AI. And they were criticizing Deathfall. They were criticizing whatever this game's called, Redfall. They were criticizing Redfall for the terrible AI. Yet they don't want to look back at that 10 out of 10 that they gave Deathloop and ignored how terrible the AI was in that game. So it's hypocritical, and it's part of the Bioshock Games media.
Exactly, you're right, and that's where I agree with you on that Bioshock Games media, man. It's like That is ridiculous. How Deathloop got a 10 out of 10. That's insane. I played that for 5 hours. I played 70
you guys
hours.
hate You guys are saying Starfield's going to be trash and buggy and all this crap, and it's like, guys, you paid $70 for the Nintendo Switch, freaking Zelda, and that game runs like 24 frames at certain spots.
It's different.
Oh, it gets a pass. It gets the Nintendo pass, doesn't it? You guys are so hypocritical.
Look, bro, because like the new consoles, they're $500, right? And then they're marketed as 60 FPS 4K, but these games are 30 FPS. That's ridiculous. That's false advertising.
Well, I mean, not every game is going to be, not every game is going to hit that. I mean, we got over 1,000 planets here, 4 major cities, more dialogue than Fallout 4. I mean, come on, buddy. You want that all at 60 frames? Why don't you just, play a great game? You're complaining about frame rate, yet you're saying Zelda's amazing? Isn't that hypocritical?
No, dude, it's the Switch. Like the Switch is obviously more underpowered. Like, well, you have to go into that expecting like there's going to be small dips, and they're not even that big. Like they're playable, But like when you bought this $500 box that was marketed to you 60.
Well, that was 3 years ago. Yeah, but that was 3 years ago.
Well, I mean, like it's only really been like 1 year because of the pandemic. They just blamed there was no games. And they just blamed everything on the pandemic, which I think was a lame excuse, but. That's another discussion. But man, like, there's no way, dude, that you're showing this Redfall now. Like,
dude, I played 10 hours of Redfall. Did you?
Because it was bad.
How was it bad? It's like every other game. I mean, it's bad, but it's not like specifically bad. Like the Redfall problem isn't exclusive to Redfall. It's generic game design. An open world with vampires? Like, name one other game that does that. It's a brand new idea, brand new IP.
Skyrim.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's been a long time since I played Skyrim, so I didn't even know there was vampires in it.
But you've been showing these Bethesda games.
Well, no, I remember the werewolf thing. If there's vampire, is there a vampire club you can join?
Yeah.
No.
In the Dawnguard DLC, it's free with the
Oh, it's DLC.
Edition,
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't do DLC.
Well, I mean, it's worth it, man. It's free now though because it's on the anniversary edition. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, they keep putting it out, and that's what you guys want, more of the same. But you don't want to, take a look at Starfield because that's a new IP. What's that? I'm scared. I want the same. I'm afraid of change. Mommy took me in
well,
and
broke,
unreal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, Michael. We want Elder Scrolls 6. You want Fallout 5, not.
Well, then you need to support Starfield.
I mean, it's the support. They don't need support, man. They're billionaires, bro.
Well, how are they going to make Elder Scrolls? And how are they going to make Elder Scrolls in the next Fallout if Starfield flops?
If Starfield flops, they'll have to make Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, but why would anyone have any faith in that?
Well, I mean, because we're familiar with it.
So what you're saying doesn't even make sense because you're saying Starfield is going to be garbage potentially, and now you're shilling the next Elder Scrolls from the same studio? So now Bethesda's good when they make... Oh my God, you just confirmed it, bro. You just basically said that Bethesda is only good when they make the same game, and fuck Starfield and fuck the new IPs. You guys are ridiculous.
Nah, dude, because like with Arcane made Dishonored a great game, but they also made Redfall a trash game.
Dishonored?
Dishonored was a good game. You just couldn't get over that learning curve. That difficulty curve was too much.
It's over.
It's one of the best games ever. Like up there with Last of Us.
No.
Bro. We need to give Nintendo and Sony a break. They don't have Taddy Howard making gotties for them. They missed their chances, and Redfall ended up being the game of the year. Rip to the real fans.
Dude, back when I was a kid, dude. Oh my God.
Well, why do you guys? Fantastic. Okay, but you're saying Elder Scrolls is going to be great. The next Fallout's going to be great. How? How do you have faith in any of that if you don't have faith in Starfield?
Well, they can't really mess it up. They did it before, I mean, it's literally like 5 other Elder Scrolls games. It's the same formula.
Yeah, but I mean,
is all new,
Yeah, but I mean, well, what are you saying?
Starfield is going to be like 1,000. this 1,000 planets thing, you know, and all these like the 4,000 lines of dialogue or whatever he said, like it's just more of the sweet little lies, you know. He's doing the same thing he did with all the other games.
How is it a lie?
It's kind of like how Kanye, before all his albums, he has like a drama. That's basically what Todd Howard does with like the vibes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are great. Get the tinfoil hat off, bro.
Bro, you're falling for the marketing tactics.
How?
What can I say? You're a sheep.
You don't even know anything about the game, and you're saying it's trash. Listen to you, you freaking doomer.
No, man. Like, how am I doing, dude? Jesus,
but Todd Howard has never lied. Why are you saying he's a liar?
Dude, he did lie. Like, don't, dude, you can't be.
Name one lie. Name one lie.
16 times the detail right there.
How is that wrong?
Go look at Fallout 4 and look at Fallout 76. Tell me if it's more detail.
Well, I might have to later tonight. I mean, I think you guys are wrong about all of this. I think you just wanted to come up with some stupid meme because you were so bored.
No, dude, like, I was with you. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm hyped for Starfield, and hopefully it'll be the console, the game that makes me buy an Xbox, you know. But like, bro, when you started saying, oh, it's bigger than GTA 6, I'm gonna delete my channel. Like,
I mean, it is. How is it not bigger than GTA 6, bro? GTA 6 has gone woke, and not only that, it doesn't exist right now.
Michael, there is no way you can be serious making that argument.
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, look, if Starfield fails, because everyone thinks it's just automatically going to fail because, oh, it's got 1,000 planets, it's going to be boring. Look, if Starfield fails, where does Xbox go from here? They have, Redfall, which is apparently a failure. I played it and I thought it was bad, but I mean, geez, it's not particularly anything new bad. And then, Starfield's apparently going to be a big fucking disaster, right, according to the BioStone Games media. So what does Xbox do from here? They got Stalker 2 potentially sometime in the next year or so. And, the next Forza and Gears of War, maybe Halo. I don't know. I mean, bro, so if Starfield fails, it's like, why own the system? Why subscribe to Game Pass? Why care about Elder Scrolls? Why care about Fallout? Why care about Bethesda? Maybe they should just, oh, wait, they're already owned by Xbox, so it's like, they're under that umbrella. I don't even, it's over. The whole damn thing is over.
That's why Phil Spencer was crying in that interview, he knows. He knows.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if Starfield's trash and it, we don't need another Phil Spencer interview saying, hey, we got great software coming and just stick with us. I mean, because, we've heard that time and time again. So it's like now is the opportunity to kick this thing and turn it right back in the direction that's needed. And Starfield is going to be that game. But, even if it is that game, the BioStone Games media is not going to give it a chance.
Exactly. That's especially why it's probably not going to surpass like an 8.5 on Metacritic. Like no matter how.
Hold on. You're saying 85 for Starfield?
Yeah, honestly, because
no.
Like it's only on Xbox. Like what you said with the BioStone Games media, they're not going to let it surpass it. Because they haven't played the game.
What did Hi-Fi Rush get? What did Hi-Fi Rush get?
I don't know.
They said that game was good. I never played it because it's like Jet Grind Radio too. Hi-Fi Rush got 87. So I'll say this. I think Starfield could get a 90 on Metacritic.
Nah.
Okay, bro. You are a hater, bro. Dude, you are just jealous. You're jealous because you can't play this.
Shut up, dude. No, that is not the case, bro. Look, I'm gonna get my PC. I'm gonna play Starfield. It's gonna be on Game Pass. That's the only thing it really has going for it. And I'm hyped for it too. I hope it's that game. Like, it won't be the game that you're hyping it up to be, but I know it's gonna at least be good. I hope, and it's gonna be really buggy, but the mods will carry, like always. That's Bethesda games. The mods carry.
But you're excited for the next Elder Scrolls and Fallout. You'll get. So I mean, come on, bro. That doesn't even make sense.
I mean, because Starfield is well, I can see it happening already. I can already envision the bugs. I've seen the sweet little eyes.
Yeah, but people like Oblivion, people like Skyrim, and those games were really buggy.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that was a different time. That was like years ago.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, but I mean, this game is bigger than anything they've ever done before. Literally.
I know, and that's a problem. Like they can't even handle the games that they do already. You know, they're already buggy enough. Like making it bigger, dude. You know how many more bugs you're gonna see? Like the mods will have to be on that game because the mods are the ones who the people who make the mods are the ones that fix the game. Like there's an entire mod on console too for Skyrim where these mods just went in they fix all the bugs.
So should we just not make big games anymore? No ambitious games anymore? I mean, you guys are so like, one bug and you're going to turn the game off and refund it. I mean, are you guys serious right now?
We shouldn't bite off more than we can chew, Michael.
Guys, it's going to be at 30 frames. And you're going to complain about that too, aren't you? Yeah, you're going to complain about that too because, but you went out and spent $70 on that Nintendo Switch game that runs at 30 frames. Or 24 frames, rather.
Because on the Nintendo Switch, you know.
Who cares? Nintendo shouldn't have. Nintendo $70 for 24 frames.
Bro, it's Nintendo, dude. It's a Nintendo.
Oh, so now it doesn't apply to Nintendo, but it applies to Bethesda. You got to be kidding me, bro.
It's an older console. This is the newest console. The generation has barely started because there's been no games. The generation is basically just starting. Like they should be able to have 60 FPS on this game, especially if because it's going to be procedurally generated planets. And the graphic, it's going to have pretty low-res textures because that's how it is with procedurally generated things. So I don't see why.
How do you know this?
You see No Man's Sky, like how bad the graphics are, and it's procedurally generated.
Yeah, but that was made by a team of like 10 people.
Well, Returnal was the same way too, and that was flop.
Well, Returnal's trash. Yeah, that's junk.
Exactly.
I bought that for $70.
Procedurally generated.
I bought that for $70, played it for like maybe an hour or two, and turned it off.
Yeah, you felt the same pain I did when I bought that Deathloop, man. But yeah, like that was procedurally generated, and the graphics were pretty bad on that too. Like procedurally generated things, they don't look good. So I don't see why they can't make it around a 60.
Well, Redfall didn't look that bad.
I mean, yeah, but that game was. It's like an Assassin's Creed game, basically. You know, it's the big open world with nothing.
Well, hey, the new Assassin's Creed is coming later this year, and according to Ubisoft, this is going to be massive. I mean, look at this. You're in Baghdad now, and an immersive, reactive city, dude. This might be the big game here. If Starfield flops.
The world will be bigger and emptier than it's ever been before.
Oh, my God. You guys are haters, bro. You guys are Nintendo shills.
The last good Assassin's Creed game was Black Flag. Assassin's Creed 4.
I never played that one. I played Unity.
Yeah, that one, the story was good. The whole thing of being in the ship and like on the seas, you play as a pirate. Dude, that was amazing. That was amazing.
Well, what year did Unity? I mean, I don't even know what these games are so back in time, like before the fucking dinosaurs and shit. It's like 18. Like when was? I mean, you got Red. I don't even know what Unity, the hell is it?
I think it was like 2014 or 2015. Because I remember I bought that when I got my PS4, and I got that like close to the release date. I think Unity was like either 2014 or 2015.
Well, it came with the Xbox.
Yeah. Yeah, but Unity was good too, but like it was very broken. Like it was so bad that like Ubisoft gave people like a free game and a free DLC if you bought it.
Well, that's what happens when you have too many cooks in the kitchen. I mean, when you try and do these crazy big games and there's multiple studios working on it and everyone's like, just working on it alone, it's like you have to work on this shit as a cohesive unit, in my opinion. And that's just impossible. There was multiple teams on Unity, I believe. Like the most ambitious ass creed for the time.
Well, yeah, it's over. Like, there was a lot of passion put into that game, but like it didn't. It seemed like it was.
Devin Gillard super chatted $6 Canadian dollars and 99 cents. Todd Howard should have been on that show, Pretty Little Liars. I mean, yeah, he's hot, but 15 times the detail. He can kiss my foot, chill does life.
It seemed like it was made by several different studios.
Heart,
nothing was on the same page in that game.
You guys are. I'm going to start blocking these Starfield haters. I mean, you guys have literally nothing to say. Look, at least wait until 19 days. In 19 days, we're going to have a better look, a better understanding of what the game is and what Todd Howard is delivering. In just 19 days. Tomorrow, we got the massive PlayStation showcase, which is going to be probably a snooze fest, unless you're excited for Spider-Man 2 and some more movie games that are littered with woke themes in them.
Final Fantasy's in there.
Oh, my. Well, they did say something about Final Fantasy that actually intrigued me. The director came out and said there's no day one patch currently planned. And I thought, wow, you know what? Maybe I'll just go out and buy that game. Fuck. If there's no day one
Bethesda can
patch,
never do
that's like a first.
Exactly.
That might be the
Like,
first video
that's
game
why
to
I
ever
love
do
Tears of
it.
the Kingdom.
So I might have to just support that on principle alone, to be honest.
Yeah, but Bethesda can never do that. Like, it's going to be buggy at launch.
Well, because
They're gonna have to
Bethesda
update it
actually makes
1,000
ambitious
times.
games. I mean, we don't need to play another Final Fantasy game.
Dude.
How many
It's
Final
just
Fantasies
unfinished.
do you need to make? I mean, it's clearly not the Final Fantasy. It's just the never-ending
mean-
fantasy. You should just rename the whole damn fucking franchise.
Honestly, yeah, I didn't play any of the older ones. I started picking it up at like I'm like kind of a bandwagon fan. I hopped in at like 15. Final Fantasy 15, yeah. So like I only know the new game, so it's a new franchise to me.
Oh, man, I can't wait till 19 days. You know, the PlayStation Showcase might be fun tomorrow, but in 19 days, that's the main event.
No, it is not. Dude.
Yes, it is, Nightwing.
Game,
You're going to be proven wrong. You're going to be blown away, and Todd Howard is going to pull that curtain back, and wow.
Your jaw is going to be on the floor.
It really will, but in a good way. No, my jaw going to be on the floor, baby, and it's going to be amazing, bro.
Yeah, you will be foaming at the mouth for that Xbox shilling, man.
What do you mean? You're a PlayStation Nintendo shill, dude. You bought that Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, 25 frames a second. I mean, shit, just call Steven Spielberg. That's where they shoot movies at. I mean, my God.
It's a damn good game.
Oh, my God. Literally, hey, did you know that Steven Spielberg made a video game on the Wii?
No, I didn't.
It's a puzzle game. We might have to play that, bro. I didn't know that Steven Spielberg was the designer. I'm talking about the Steven Spielberg. And it's like a fucking Jenga puzzle game on the Wii, and I'm like, what the hell is this? This might be the most revolutionary thing ever. Never knew it existed.
What?
Yeah.
What is it called?
I mean, I can't even name five movies that Steven Spielberg did, but, you know, didn't he do E.T., or is that someone else?
I don't know, dude.
What do you mean? You don't know who did E.T. or Jurassic Park? Who did Jurassic Park? Is that Steven Spielberg, too?
I was born in I'm 19, man.
Oh. Well, you're a Zoomer. That's why you don't like Starfield, bro. You're a Zoomer.
No.
Oh, my God, bro.
If anything, I should be shilling that. I'm for the classics, you know?
Oh, here we go. The
went back and I
classics.
played Skyrim.
Bro, you're
I went back and I
19.
played Skyrim 'cause hey, look, man, that's old enough, bro. Like I played GTA San Andreas, man. I played Vice City. You know, those are my games.
Well, you grew up with GTA 5 then. You did, didn't you?
Low-key, yeah.
Yeah. So that's your GTA. Oh, wow. People are already getting nostalgia for it.
Yeah,
because when
honestly,
GTA 6 comes out, it's over for GTA 5, and you're finally leaving Los Santos behind. And it's kind of sad because people have spent years of their life with this game. So.
Nah, dude, like that online on GTA 5, like kind of changed gaming, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Well, maybe for the
crazy.
worst. I mean, you know, and I think it changed society, too. You know, no one wants to get outside anymore. They want to live their virtual life in the freaking game and, you know, get a job in the game and stuff like that. And it's just like, wow. And you'll be able to do that in GTA 6. I mean, the most, you know, you think I'm shilling Starfield. Whew, wait till GTA 6.
Well, I hope so, man.
Yeah.
You gotta do bigger for GTA 6. If you're doing this for Starfield, like this little game, you know, like it's just another game, dude. Like it's nothing compared to GTA 6.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Rockstar as of late, I don't know. We'll have to see. But tomorrow, the PlayStation Showcase, we're going to be covering that. What are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Final Fantasy.
Oh my God!
I mean, unless Last of Us 3 gets announced, which it won't, of course. Like, I don't care.
So Final Fantasy is your game.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. The big showcase tomorrow. We will be live.
It was nice talking to you, Mike.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate it. All right, folks, we're going to wind this one down here. We are running low on battery, and we will be covering the PlayStation Showcase tomorrow. We're going to see what PlayStation has to show for. I'm going in not expecting surprises, but hopefully I am surprised. And if they do surprise me tomorrow with quality, compelling software, then we might come out of the woodwork and say, wow, I'm very much so looking forward to the future of PlayStation 5. But for now, I'm going to go in cautiously optimistic and expect basically Spider-Man 2, Last of Us multiplayer, maybe some Metal Gear stuff, but nothing really too crazy or outlandish and kind of just within the Sony bubble. But with that said, that is going to do it for now. We do appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. And tomorrow, again, we will be live for the PlayStation Showcase. It's going to be a huge show. We hope to see you there. And with that said, it's over. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum?